Amy Mickle, and I'm the Community Outreach Director.
I'm Allison Yoder, and I'm the Alumni Engagement Director.
I'm Claire Johnson, and I'm the other co-executive director.
I'm Heather Hager, and I'm the sponsorship director.
I'm Morgan Barfield, and I'm the finance director.
I'm Rachel Merritt, and I'm the family relations director.
And my name is Andrea, and I'm the morale director.
Okay, so you guys might be wondering what Dance Marathon is. So if you've never heard of it before, here's a video.
Well, now that we pulled at your heartstrings a little bit, we're going to go ahead and tell you a little bit more about Dance Marathon. So, it's a year-long celebration of life and a celebration for our strong kiddos. Dance Marathon is a nationwide movement. It's an opportunity to raise money for our local Children's Miracle Network Hospital, which is the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital in Iowa City. The funds that we raise all year long are supporting financial and emotionally for the children and their families that are being currently treated, have been treated, or are seeking treatment at the hospital. And then our organization, we really encourage meeting new people and developing a passion for an organization like Dance Marathon that can make such a huge difference in everyone's lives. And we are being for the kids.
So there's a lot of kind of like weird like phrases or like anagrams that we use for Dance Marathon. So here's like a little DM dictionary to get you familiar with the vocab. So if we say DM, we're talking about Dance Marathon. CMN means the Children's Miracle Network, and that is the organization that helps us out and all of our money goes to. And then MC is Morale Captain. FDK is like our big thing. You'll hear us chanting at the big event. That means for the kids. BE is big event. DMA is Dance Marathon alumni. Miracle families are families that are part of our organization. So that's all of the families that we help support, whether it be emotionally or financially or just even like hang out and babysit their kids. A kiddo is a child who we support through DM, and then DIOH is dancing in our hearts. And so that unfortunately means a kiddo who has passed away, but their memory still lives on through their family, friends, and also us, the organization.
So here's a little recap of DM8 from last year. so now we're gonna go a little bit into our director-specific position, so I'll pass it back to Rachel.
Okay, so like Damon mentioned, our Miracle families are who we support in the Quad Cities area. So these are our kiddos. Right now we have 43 families in this area that we support. So things like inviting them places, whether Damon said like financially, physically, emotionally, things like that. And we also have, on the next slide, Grayson, we have our Dancing in Our Hearts kiddos. So we still invite families of our Dancing in Our Hearts to our events and support those families in honor of those that we have lost.
And so you might be wondering, where is our funding going? Where is all the money that we raise going? And so right now, our funding is going to a wheelchair accessible playground for the University of Iowa Center for Disabilities and Development Playground. And this is something that's really special because we were picked by the hospital. They came to us and asked us if this was something we'd be interested in doing, because when kiddos go through their treatment, oftentimes the biggest thing they ask for is something that they can do to get their mind off of either their treatment or what they're going through, not being able to see their friends. And so they did a study and they found that the best thing that they could do for the kiddos was to build a playground. And so it's really special that we were picked to do this. It's an amazing, amazing funding opportunity, and so that's where our money's going. And so, I'll go back to it again. So last year, unfortunately, because of COVID, we were not able to have our big event. And so, even with not having our big event and canceling the last month of our kind of DM season or DM year, we were able to raise $208,732.08 for the kids. Which is absolutely crazy. When you think about it in terms of like a school our size, out of all the dance marathons in the entire nation, we are top 5 in per capita fundraising. Per top 5.
All right, so now we're gonna talk a little bit about, I think, everyone's favorite part here, if I would have to say, and that's our big event. So our big event happens once a year in the spring semester, and it is 13.1 hours that truly will change your life. We have, of course, dancing, there's laser tag, there's Zumba, there's kiddos, bunch of free food, and just a lot of fun. And those 13.1 hours symbolize a little bit more for us. We stand, we don't sit all day, we don't drink caffeine, because how we feel after those 13.1 hours is nowhere compared to what our kiddos have felt and have been through in their lives. So if we can take just one day to stand and push through 13.1 hours, I think that shows a lot, and we can just continue supporting our wonderful kiddos that we love and adore.
And to go off of that, so like that last video we showed, that was a recap of DM8. All of that fun, all of that craziness that we had last year, that didn't even include a big event. So we're gonna show you the big event from the year prior, so DM7, because honestly, that's kind of what everything culminates to at the end of the year, and that really is, like Claire said, one of the best days of the year. So we'll show you a video of that now.
And all the money that you guys raise helps so many kids, and all the hospitals, you know, all the funds that they need, and it's pretty awesome. So we really appreciate you guys, and you're awesome. We love you.
But we do it knowing that we're doing it for kids. You have given our family a reason and something to look forward to that we cannot thank you enough.
Amazing. So let's do something really quick. How many? Raise your hand if you're a sophomore in here. Is anyone a sophomore? So we're so sorry, but that is what you guys missed out on last year. That is what we were unable to do, and we're so excited to bring it back here this year. We're gonna be back and better than ever, and we just want to capture that energy again because it's truly unforgettable.
How many freshmen are in here? Woo! Okay, that's awesome. We're so excited, and we hope you guys really can capture these videos. And even though you haven't been a part of something like this, we are just so excited and glad that you're here and giving us a chance. And we hope that you can join the family. All right, so now we're going to have each of the directors talk a little bit about their committees, and afterwards, our committee applications are going to go live this evening. So if you would like to do more for this organization and help a little more than just be a dancer, these lovely people are going to tell you a little bit about them, and they would love for you to join them.
Okay, my heart is still racing. But FR, I'm the Family Relations Director. My name is Rachel. FR is the heart of Dance Marathon. So we're the committee that works directly with our families. So those kids that I showed you earlier, our 43 kiddos, we work with them. So we get to see firsthand where our money is going that we raise, and we form meaningful relationships with them. And if you heard the families talk in the video, we mean a lot to them. So we attend kiddos events like sporting events, school events like band concerts, things like that, as well as babysitting for them. And then FR organizes monthly events, so things like Halloween time and Easter, different things just to get the families out of their houses and give them something to look forward to. And so then we have weekly meetings where we brainstorm different ways to support our families. And then at the big event in March, FR members are paired with the Miracle family. So they kind of guide them around throughout the day and show them how big event goes. And then we also decorate the family room at the big event, which is where the families kind of hang out throughout the day. So right now I have my communication chairs, and that's Alyssa, Colin, Ellie, Caitlin, and Olivia. But I am looking for committee members, around like 25 committee members who are interested in joining FR. So if you love kids and you want to meet these kids and form relationships with them, talk to one of us or me and join our fun.
Yeah, Rachel.
Can you guys hear me? Yes. Okay, my name is Emma Wachter, and I'm the fundraising director. So fundraising is exactly how it sounds. We do all things fundraising. So we plan different events throughout the year. So we'll plan big events like our black tie, the gala, bingo, trivia, anything like that. But then we also do smaller events on campus. So last year we had tournaments, tie-dye, and then we have our annual haunted forest in October. And we also will partner with local QC companies and do different events with them. So fundraising is cool because we also get to be creative and come up with new ideas and new events and fundraisers throughout the year. Other things we do is food nights. So a food night is where we pair with a local Quad City restaurant and we have a night with them where they raise money for Dance Marathon. We also do something that's called canning, which is currently on hold, but we're hoping to do that back in spring. And then possibly the coolest part about fundraising committee is that you guys get to be in the bigger deal. So that little GIF or GIF, whatever you call it there, that was one of our fish days. So my committee members get to be in that, and you just get to watch everyone's faces as you hold up the numbers, and it's just so cool. So these are a few of our events that we did last year. Obviously, this isn't all of them. We plan so many throughout the year, but they can range from anything like our grilled cheese night to the big event like the gala. So what am I looking for? I currently have one chair. Her name is Kaylee. But I am looking for one additional chair position. So I want a food night chair. So what I talked about earlier, they're going to organize and set up all the food nights with help from me and our committee members. And then they'll also take leadership in planning other events throughout the year. But most importantly, I'm also looking for committee members. So if fundraising sounds interesting to you and you want to plan events and take on this fun year, then join my committee.
So my name's Andrea, and I'm the morale director. And morale is the hype squad. My people over there, they'll attest to that. So we are the people that go out and we recruit dancers and we hold a bunch of crazy fun events. We work directly with kiddos. They're paired with each of our teams. And it's our job to make the morale dance and the morale song, as well as keep people engaged and really being the eyes and ears of the exec board all over campus. Like let us know like what people aren't quite understanding it or what we need to let you guys know more. So, Grayson, if you don't mind, let's dance. Feel free to join in if you know it.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Going on you in the pick and roll. Younger flame here, sicko mode. Why men great, so they gotta be great. Woo! On the river, it's my Kingston. I've been feeling it since 1966 Street. I feel over the top, but I'm feeling still.
Respect the drip, Karen.
Let's go, snapping fingers. Do you stay up? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey! Renegade. Yo. Oh, yeah. That was right. Just like fire, coming up the way, rocking like the world over just one day. Watch this madness, colorful charade. Nobody be just like me anywhere. I won't go, you won't go. He, she, me, won't go. I'll do the You're a goofy goober. I just feel it in my heart. No, I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. And I know when it comes deep enough to reach us into the soul, that's how you know. That's how I know. I feel it in my bones. Come on, we go all night long. We party like Post Malone. Don't tell me to go. Yeah, we are never ever going home tonight. Ain't nobody kill my life. Don't tell me to go. Yeah, we are never ever going home. You can't stop the tears from falling down. I know I gotta do it.
But if that looks fun to you, go over to that corner. I'm looking for two more chair people for, oh my god, I'm so sorry. For dancer relations and morale relations, and about 25 morale captains, so.
Before we switch over, I don't know if any of you guys know, but we support bad dancing. If any of you guys just watched me do that, we definitely support bad dancing. Just want to put that
I
out
do
there.
also just want to put it out there, that was our first time doing it since before February, because we didn't get the big event. So, I think it was great.
I'm Sydney. I'm the Community Outreach Director, and Community Outreach coordinates with the mini dance marathons in high schools within our area, and we spread the name of SAU DM throughout the community, and we help the community understand what we stand for and why they want to support our cause. And so you might be asking yourself, what is a mini? So a mini is very similar to a big event, but it's smaller and it's held within a school. Oh my God, I'm out of breath. It's been a hot minute. So we have minis in elementary, middle schools, and high schools. And I'm proud to say we have over 10 minis this year. So like I said, any K through 12 school, all of the money that they raise throughout the year goes into our grand total at the end of the year. And trust me, they play a big part in our end total. And of course, they are all super fun and super exciting to be a part of. So why you should join my committee, you get the opportunity to use your own ideas and help high schoolers develop their own unique DM event. We reach out and inspire people to get involved in a great cause, and we're making the next generation of miracle makers after we leave. Most importantly, you will be spreading the DM love throughout, oh my gosh, I can't read. Sorry, I need my glasses. Most importantly, you will be spreading the DM love throughout local high schools and throughout the community. And we're looking for a committee and 2 chairs that are dedicated, creative, and have good communication skills. Oh, and this was our mini total last year, so we raised $65,231.59.
Alright, hello, I'm Allison Yoder, Director of Alumni Engagement. And so even when you graduate from SAU, you still get to keep dancing with us. So our job is to kind of just keep people, like alumni, involved and keep them up to date on what's going on. And so it's a pretty new committee. And we're small, but we're growing. And I'm looking for 1 chair and an events chair just to help me plan different activities and stuff. And then a whole committee I'm still looking for as well. So feel free to apply. Hello, Shelby. Your time is over. Please sit down. My name is Heather Hager, and I'm the sponsorship director this year. So what sponsorship does is we basically fundraise the budget for the big event, because without our amazing sponsors, the big event would not be possible. So, if you want to spread DM love throughout the community and contact businesses, just join my committee. I'm looking for 1 chair and then about 3 committee members, roughly, so we'll have like a total of like 5 of us. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. And we also get to be in charge of Miracle Miles, so if we go to the next slide, Gracie. I don't know if you guys know what Miracle Miles is, but basically we partner with like the QC Marathon or whatever. But because of COVID, the QC Marathon is virtual now, so we are not going to be able to do that. So we're going to kind of have our own Miracle Miles, and we're going to do it on October 4th, where we will run laps around Vanderveer for 13.1 hours, and our goal is just to have like 1 person running at all times, like throughout that time. And so we're gonna go like sunrise to sundown. So don't worry, it'll be light out. It's not a dangerous time. And yeah, so we still have more info to come with that. We gotta figure out some more logistics, but watch your email, and we'll let you know.
Hi, my name is Morgan, and I am the finance director this year. So I get to take care of all things money. I also kind of oversee donor drive, so I can answer all donor drive questions. I keep track of all the money, so I get to know the fundraising total, which is super secret, and none of you get to know, so I'm so sorry. So because of that, I get to plan and organize the big reveal, and then those on my committee would also get to be a part of that. And they get to know the top secret total as well. I'm kind of lucky because I get to work with all of the committees and all the directors, and I get to plan and track the DM budget. So I'm looking for 2 chairs this year, which is different from last year, just being 1. We get to crash all the minis with Sydney, so that's super fun. We get to count lots and lots of money, know the total like I mentioned. So if you're looking to have a lot of fun this year and count lots of money, apply for my committee.
I'm gonna give finance a plug real quick because that's where I came from. I'm from the finance committee. But it's not just like counting money, it's so much more than that. So like at the big event, basically to end the year, at the end of the night, when everyone's sitting there waiting to see how much money we've raised, you're the people that plan the big reveal. You're the people that know exactly what is gonna happen, what surprises are coming, what surprises aren't coming, and then also how much we've raised. And so you can kind of just sit back, and it's just really cool to see everyone react at the end of the year.
Hi, my name is Emily Krasnation. I'm the Entertainment and Logistics Director, or the E&L Director. Our big task for the year is to plan the big event. So all the activities that you see, the food you eat, all that stuff is stuff that we make. Some of the things that we have come up in the past is Zumba, silent disco, laser tag, yoga, the food from around the Quad Cities. And we also work on making the decorations for the big event, which is really, really fun to see because not everyone else knows what we're doing with, I guess, the rec center this hug to our virtual girl. Is she still on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Carly Miller. She's going to give a little video blurb about her committee. And if you
Hi
have any
everyone, my name is
questions-
Carly and I am your PR and Marketing Director for DM9. I'm super bummed I couldn't be there today with you all, but thankfully I can still talk a little bit about what PRM is virtually. So to start off, PR and Marketing handles the majority of all internal and external communication of our organization. We work with all the other committees and the families and also dancers to increase awareness of what DM is and what we do, and also to promote any events we have, fundraisers we have, and pretty much everything between.
And I just want to say real quick, Carly was on the board with me last year, and their entire committee does an amazing, even social media graphics. I remember last year, they made a bachelor graphic where it was like raise, like fill in a rose and you raise certain money. I don't watch The Bachelor, but I made $50 off of it for the kids, so it was good.
So now I'll be going into more depth about what all we do. To start off, we manage all the social media for Dance Marathon. So we have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Snapchat. We also manage the website for DM, which is a great resource for anyone looking for any type of information about Dance Marathon. That can be found there. We create all the graphics for social media and for emails for different events and fundraisers and anything else going on. We also make videos for all the different campaigns and events going on campus. We take photos at events, which is a great way to get to know other dancers and committee members and families, and a great way to just meet who's all involved in the organization. We also design all the apparel, so everything you see with DM on it, we make. And new this year is we have a sticker store, so if you're looking for something more low-key to represent DM, you can check out our stickers, which will be coming out soon. And also something really special is that members of PR and Marketing that are interested have the opportunity to work on the design for the big event shirt, which you can see right over here. And this is just super cool because on the big event, you get there and you look around and there's like 700 plus people wearing the shirt that your committee made. Like, it's pretty crazy. Within our committee, different members help out with different aspects of what we do. So some members stick to photo and video, others stick to graphic design, and then others stick to social media. And then of course we also have some members that kind of do a little bit of everything. So it's really up to you and what you are interested in working on and what you want to learn or practice. It's completely up to you. And also, don't worry, like, there's no experience necessary. You don't need to know how to do any of this stuff. If you just have any type of interest for learning this or wanting to help out with DM in this aspect, then we can be your place within the DM family. And overall, we just have a ton of fun. Our committee is very close, and we are just so excited to see where this year takes us. And if you are interested in joining our family, then please come over and chat with me on FaceTime over wherever our PRM poster is. And also some of my committee members will be over there with us, so they can answer your questions as well.
All right, so that wraps up all of our committees. So you guys might be wondering, how can I raise more money? How do we as a group raise over $200,000? College students, some people, a lot of us broke college students, raise $200,000. If you want to go back quick. No, you're good. So some of the ways we raise money, like Emma talked about, are canning routes, which currently can't do, but next semester will be big. Food nights are a big thing. A lot of it, though, is kind of just reaching out to your family and not being pushy, but just being like, hey, like, I'm in this amazing organization. We're trying to raise money for the kids, specifically kids that have been treated at the University of Iowa State Family Children's Hospital, and just kind of use that angle. And then also throughout the year, we'll provide plenty of opportunities, whether it be social media graphics, whether it be challenges, a bunch of other things to raise money.
So we have our first fundraising incentive for you all. So the first 50 people to raise $50 on their donor drive will get an SAU DM laptop sticker. And if you have any questions about how to fundraise this $50, you can talk to any of the board members, or you can talk to me or the president.
that wraps up our first all dancer meeting of the year. We have posters around the room that each of the directors are going to be standing at if you want to talk a little bit more about a committee that sounded interesting to you. And we have all of our social medias up here, so if you're not following us, please go ahead and give a follow. That's where we do a lot of our communication, along with emails nowadays, because COVID is great. So I think that's about all.
Real quick, we are having apps go live tonight, so if you want access to those, we'll send them out in an email, but you can also go to sudm.org, and there will be a link to the application there. But before we break out into groups, let's do the drawing, which is what most of you probably came for. Not all of you, hopefully, but we're gonna have Claire pick this out. So this is for the AirPods. Drum roll.
Nissa Wagner. Filming, so she doesn't have to come up right now, but congrats to you. Thank you all for coming, and please stick around. Like I said, talk to the directors if you're interested, and we hope you enjoyed.
Thank you guys.